come out, mate.
Right.
How we doing? Hello, guys.
Hey guys, how you doing?
It's been a while since we have another video,
Yeah, it's been a couple of months.
and today we want to give you a little bit of update. First, you have seen this car is our new build.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty exciting, and we have some plans we want to put in this car. But first, we want to update you guys on the video schedules.
Yeah. And the new format that we'll be going with.
We thought about how we're gonna present more contents to you guys, and one thing is definitely with the drift cars. And
Yeah.
we are doing so many drift cars these days, and it's hard to just put in one series.
Yeah.
And that's what we decided.
Especially when we have to wait for parts or body kits or some fabrication work to get done. It's hard to shoot a whole series just on one. So we thought we might as well just shoot about the shop itself because we've got so many projects on the go.
It's a workshop series. It's maybe a little bit like vlog style. Basically, it's gonna cover what are we doing daily or weekly on the cars, and show you guys some cool bits and the cars actual drifting footage, stuff like that. But today I'm pretty excited because we officially have this car in our shop.
Yes. You guys can guess from maybe the door and none of this panel or
Yeah.
something, but it's a new GT86.
Toyota.
Yeah.
It's a Toyota. So this car, I got a random call from one of my friends saying, do you want a rolling body for reasonable price? And I went and had a look. I actually had a pretty bad crash at the back. I had a little bit frontal at the front. We thought after quite a while, and we decided, okay, maybe we have a goal. We don't really have a purpose for this car, really.
No.
But look at it now, it's sitting here. So now what do we think is we get this car going. We want to have a simple drift car that works really well, sort of like similar to the Drift Academy V8. It's really powerful, really good to learn drifting in, but it's really easy to drive. With that in mind, we want to build this car simple, super simple.
Yeah.
Obviously fix a couple of dents and putting some good suspension parts in there, putting a good power plant in there. So when we get this car, there's nothing in it. So it's pretty much just rolling body, have some body loom, which we stripped it, and now it's just a bare shell, pretty much.
Yeah. So Sky and our friend Donald has already got onto a lot of the work with this thing. As you can see, they cut out the rear guard. This one here was
Has a big dent
a
right
massive
there.
dent.
A fiberglass panel on there.
A different body kit on it.
Yeah. That's the body kit. No, it's not. Okay, I need to answer this one.
Yeah, you can answer that. This panel here obviously had massive dents. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be fitting it with, should we say it? We're fitting it with a kit from our boy Jamie, who's behind the camera, so thank you very much. He's given us a sweet kit to put on this thing. If you come around the back here, there is no back. So the crash damage was all the way over here, and what Donald and Sky had to do was cut out this whole section here, and the back window got blown out, things like that. So we'll be tubing the whole rear. As you can see on the inside, there's nothing, but we'll basically just be having a dash, a couple of bucket seats, and probably not a hydraulic handbrake at this time. That factory handbrake worked super good, so yeah, we'll go with that and we'll see how we get on.
And back,
You're back.
we'll come to the front. Bryce already got the front suspension off. So the front is pretty much empty now. Bryce has got all the suspension off, sunroof off. We're just planning a few things, how and what engines we can put in here. So we did a lot of measurement because the 86 runs a Boxster engine, so it has a super wide engine bay. So between the chassis rails is real wide. The engine goes this way from factory, so that sort of you can put a big motor in there. Now, it's pretty roomy. Another thing is we want to keep this car, relatively simple. So the handbrake is on drum brakes. It's really good. The full brake is small, but we don't need huge brakes for drifting, and that's why it's currently still these brake lines holding up. Even the ABS unit, we thought we might keep it because we believe it and it will just work straight away.
Yeah.
Or we can make a new lines, but that's gonna save us time. The whole front actually is real straight. It just touched the bumper support, and this thing bent a little bit. I hammered it back. It's all good. What's going into the front is going to basically the engine, the subframe, and then we're going to have partial max arms and suspension, and they pretty much complete the front. Also, we have these fuel lines coming out of it. We might be able to reuse that, save us plumbing the whole way to the back. The idea is to keep it as simple as possible. Same with the battery. Usually we would relocate to all the way to the back or inside the cabin. In this case, we're just going to leave it because as it's already mounted from the factory, it's easy. I'm pretty excited with this project.
Me too. I wasn't super excited when we first picked it up because
It looked a bit sad.
It looked really sad. I had no idea what we were going to use it for, but now that we've got a plan, I can't wait to get this thing going. So
yeah, so definitely we're gonna have heaps more coverage of this when we're doing work, and the cool parts we're putting on it, and actually the drifting shots later on. But now the car is in a good shape to start with, and it's been stripped, and we're ready to go on.
Yeah, we'll shut the engine.
Alright, come this way.
I bet you can guess what the engine is.
It's a nice B18C Honda VTEC. So it's kind of like, it's got everything on it. This is LS1 V8 coming out from Holden with a 6-speed gearbox. We are pretty good at putting the V8 into anything, and just to keep that theme, that's what we're gonna put. So it's gonna be a real good power torque to weight ratio.
Yeah.
The car's super light, and it's been cut out now. It probably still weighs 1,200 kilos.
Probably. And the good thing about these are they're super reliable as well. You know.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with turbos. You don't have to deal with anything. You can just turn the key, go driving. So
we run them in our competition car.
Yep.
We run them in the Drift Academy cars,
Yep.
and we don't really have a problem with them. Being an engine transplant is not easy. There's a few things to overcome. The number one biggest issue is the Toyota 86 electric power steering, which is really weird, but probably new technology. It's CAN bus based computer managed thing. So in general, people do a transplant. It's very hard to get it going. Need a lot of programming or something. We're not into it. We want just pure mechanical and working sort of simple.
Yeah.
We want a simple.
a simple setup that we know it's going to work.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run a Silvia steering rack in it, because it's actually commonly used in drifting world in the 86. Wastefab use them. There's a lot of people, pro drifters, they use the Silvia ones, make it work, and I think we'll be able to make it work and make it reliable as a package.
Yeah.
86 is a relatively new car. It's not so new now, and since it came out, it has been always on my list. I want to modify one, and everyone has been modifying the 86 around the world. We sort of in New Zealand, we're a little bit slower and slower on the parts as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But over the years, there have been a lot of parts developed for the 86, especially for the body parts. The popular ones will be Rocker Bunny, as you guys know, and there's the version 1, version 2, but now there's the version 3. But I reckon the version 3 is real gangster and real crazy. If you guys haven't seen the Rocker Bunny car, we'll put the Rocker Bunny 1, 2, 3 down here. You can compare. 3 is a little bit aggressive with all the scoop and real wide, the canards in front.
I love it. Yeah, the canards, the aggressive look.
Yeah.
Especially the side skirts and the vents that kind of come up the side.
Yeah,
looks super cool. So.
And that fits the Drift Academy theme, Rocker Bunny.
Rocker Bunny.
Or the 180SX, we always had that. Why not having on the 86? This is the project and we're really excited about, and we're gonna show you definitely more about that. But we also have another project that's on the go and that's completing as well. Super exciting. We're gonna show you probably in the next video when we get to it next week.
Yep.
And remember the schedule. We're going to do a video per week, same as before, release on Monday. So make sure you subscribe our channel to not missing out the video come out. And we're probably gonna plan for more because we are going to Japan again for Drift Academy.
Yep.
Later this month, 27th or 28th of September, we are going to Japan again. So there's Kiwi customers, there's also customer from Asia. We all gonna meet in Japan, doing our signature tour to drift at the Ibisu circuit, but also to check out like D1 GP and workshop stuff like that. The really cool workshop is like RW workshop and Dago's workshop. That thing is super crazy.
Yeah, super dope.
But this time is actually kind of a little bit special. Usually we go to D1 GP Odaiba to check out the Japanese competition, but this time it will be the first World FIA Drift event held at Odaiba, which is the same area under the same D1 GP organization. But we get, they get the FIA bring the best of each country to there. Unfortunately, we don't have a person from New Zealand.
Oh, really?
But we got pretty much all the big guys out there.
Okay.
So there's few friends is gonna be racing in there. We're gonna be cheering for them and showing some Drift Academy people and what drifting is like in Japan. So that's really exciting. That's gonna come into probably a different series.
Yeah.
But the workshop series and the vlog, this vlog workshop series is the one we wanna move forward and bring you guys and to see some cool cars.
Yeah.
On that note,
I think that's pretty much it. On that
I think we
note,
should finish on that note.
yeah, we'll finish up and we'll keep working on this car because there's lots to do.
Yeah. You can check out a little bit what's left with this car now. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.